Anybody on Zoom?
Yeah, I can. That's all right.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Yep. Hi, Emma.
Hey.
Start off with team news. Are there any injuries to know about?
I get a medical update just before we depart at 3:00, so we've only had one session, so I won't know until then. Myra's still not back though, if that's the next question.
Okay, thank you. And I guess also, how's the mood among the team after Saturday? How have things been over the last 2 days?
Yeah, we've moved on. We had a day off, trained today, discussed our objectives going into the game at the weekend, and our focus is on that.
Absolutely. And obviously, since you last played, Man City had played twice and picked up 2 big wins, which was left team playing catch up. And I was just wondering, how's that feeling? Does the squad feel under any more pressure because of how Man City have done in the meantime? How have you about that?
No, we've always known we were going to be playing catch up. So for us, it's not anything we haven't prepared for. We just have to try and catch up.
I guess just sort of one more from me as well. You might have seen that this morning there was a study published from FIFA Project ACL about more research.
I haven't.
You haven't seen that?
No.
But okay. It's okay.
I don't want to have an opinion on something I haven't seen.
Cool. Thanks, Emma.
You're welcome.
Thank you. We'll come to Dan next, please, Dan.
Hi, I hope you're well.
Hey, Dan.
Just wanted to ask you, get your thoughts on Liverpool, really. Obviously, they've had a really good season. It feels like it's going to be another really tough test tomorrow night.
Yeah, brilliant season, vying for the top 4. Matt's, seasoned veteran in this league, knows what the needs are, and I think moving into Melwood's really helped them as a club. And definitely a tough team. We know the way they play. They're physical. We make it difficult. They're great in transition. Good side.
I just wanted to ask you about the youngsters who obviously went out on loan to Crystal Palace. Obviously, they've come back winners. How much of a benefit is it for Lucy and Lexi to have gone there and obviously, learn what success really looks like, playing week in, week out?
Yeah, it's been part of the plans to really develop that loan programme and get the players out and getting experience. We've seen with Aggie coming back, like how beneficial it's been. And Lexi, whenever she's trained in here with us, she's been absolutely superb. So I'm delighted for her and Lucy. Lucy getting fit again, I think's really helped. And of course, them developing, a winning mentality. And I'd expect they'll go back out on loan next year, but that's not one for me to ask. You have to ask the new manager.
Thanks, I appreciate that. Best of luck.
Welcome.
Thanks, Dan. And Tom next.
Hi.
Hey, Tom.
Outside Carrington, so I hope you don't mind being in the car. But just wanted to ask a bit more about Liverpool.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you went there at the very, very start of last season, it was a really tough game. I'm wondering maybe what you've learned from that defeat that you can take into this game.
I think it's more about what you learn from every game as opposed to just one back then. I know that you have to start the game strongly. I think you allow a team like that to get on top, it can become very, very difficult. And as always in football, you have to compete. You have to manage the duels. You have to deal with the physicality of a game, especially away from home. And for us, we have to be ruthless in the final third. And the team know what they need to do. We worked on that today and executing that and hold each other, to account on those things. That's what I will look for in tomorrow's performance.
Thank you. And just in terms of sort of morale, how would you sum up the team's mood and attitude as they came back into the building for the first time after the semi-final at the weekend? How was the camp?
You know, after any loss, one of the worst things you can have is a big period of time between a loss and the next game. We don't have time to dwell on, exiting. We've dealt with that on our day off. We have to continue. We've got a small chance of winning a league, so we have to put everything into doing that. And everybody's efforts today are into competing against Liverpool tomorrow.
Would you say there's a small chance? It feels like you and Man City are really kind of neck and neck. Would you say it's a small chance?
Well, we're not in the driving seat. We don't have the goal difference. So, as far as I'm concerned, we have to catch up.
Okay, well, we'll see you in the game tomorrow, Emma. Thank you for your time.
Thanks.
Thank you, Tom. Unless there's any more, we're going to leave it there. Cool. Thanks very much, everybody.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Where am I going?
We're just going to go right, Emma.